Well, good morning. Trying to figure out why I'm not. Here we go. Get the right button. Good morning, guys. August 13th, 7:11 a.m. Good to be with you this morning, giving you a quick update on what's next with the campaign, what's happening. And man, there's a lot happening. But gearing up again for the big Oklahoma Rising event. It's coming up September 6th. 5 p.m. So make your plans. We're going to have a good time. So this is not your typical political rally event. This is really about getting the community together, food trucks, live music. My wife is putting together a worship band, and we'll have some worship. We're going to do some big giveaways for the community. Just want to be a blessing to the community. We've got a car show. It's free. And I'm gonna do some fitness challenges, some contests, because I want to encourage the Moha movement and overall health and wellness across the state. So that is coming up. Be sure to mark your calendars. And you don't have to. I mean, you can drive in for this, right? So this isn't just for Chickasha. This is for. This is going to be in Chickasha, by the way, on a beautiful property out west of town. We got connected with a resident of Chickasha who believes in the vision, loves the campaign, and says, "Hey, use my property however you can." So we're gonna have it out on his property. We're really looking forward to that, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So that is coming up. I had to do a little promo video because if you didn't know about the leg lamp, well, you need to know about the leg lamp.
You seen the leg lamp?
So here we go.
There she is, right here in Chickasha. Want an excuse to go see it? Come on over, September 6th. It's gonna be the Oklahoma Rising event right here in Chickasha. On the west side of town, it's gonna be a call for Oklahoma to rise up, take back the state, take back the God-given freedom that is so precious. So right here, the home of the leg lamp in Chickasha, Oklahoma.
There you go. All right. So go check out the leg lamp. And then more importantly, go check out Oklahoma Rising. And more importantly, rise. Step up into your place. Take authority over your person, your family, your community. Had a really good meeting yesterday with some community leaders in Mustang, Oklahoma, and had some good discussion. Man, did my presentation about the platform and the campaign, but then we got into some real discussion. The superintendent of public schools was there and talked about what's needed to improve education. What happens if we take away the property tax? How do we compensate for that income? Lots of good discussion with the sheriff's department concerning surveillance cameras, license plate readers. So really appreciate the invite to come out to Mustang yesterday. And then, of course, went to Kingfisher the other day, met with the Republican Women's Group. Tomorrow, that was a good one, by the way. Didn't mean to gloss over that. Great connecting with the people out in Kingfisher. And then tomorrow, going out to Custer County in Weatherford. Going to be at Weatherford City Hall, 6:30 p.m. So really looking forward to this. That's out closer to where my parents live. Got a lot of great friends and family out in Western Oklahoma. So everyone is invited to come out to the Weatherford City Hall, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. That's August 14th. And we'll connect, talk about the vision for the state, and do some Q&A. So that's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be good. And then this morning, actually, I'm gonna jump on over to this event this morning, and it's actually at I'm seeing here it says 12 p.m. I thought it was at 10 p.m. But nonetheless, it is a back to school prayer. I love this. Aubrey, I think that she's the one who started it. She's the one who posted it. And Aubrey's been helping us out with our campaign as well. But I love this intentional prayer over our schools and our students and the staff. So I'm going to try to make it over there and join them for prayer. I'm also going to be on the Out of the Box podcast this morning. You can check that out. It's a local pastor out in Blanchard. And I've tuned into his podcast several times, some really good teaching. So I'm thrilled to be on his podcast, which brings up another topic. Let me remove this here. If you have a podcast or a platform and you would like to interview me, love to be on. So I'm going to go do that this morning on the Out of the Box podcast. I've been on a few podcasts recently and welcome the opportunity to do that. So if you have one or know of someone who has one, a podcast, a platform, be happy to jump on and do an interview. Let's see, what else do we have here? That's all the images and videos I have for you this morning. But Fairview is coming up next week. I'll be out in Fairview, Oklahoma. And man, we've got so many close friends up in Fairview. So I'm looking forward to connecting with all you guys next week. And then August 26th, these are kind of just some highlights, but not next week, but the week after, August 26th, I'm going to be meeting with a group of Tulsa pastors out in Tulsa. And that evening, we're going to have a volunteer meeting on August 26th. So if you're in Fairview, if you are in Tulsa and you would like to learn more about the campaign, would like to jump on board with the campaign, find out all the different volunteer opportunities, then join us August 26th at 6 p.m. The location will be announced soon. We're looking at some different venues to host that. But yeah, love to have you. If you're just curious, come on by. If you're ready to jump on board, then come on by. But that's August 26th in Tulsa, for all you Tulsa folks. And then actually this Friday in Chickasha, we're going to have another volunteer outreach. So we're going to gather together at Vital Church in Chickasha, 6 p.m. And we're going to canvass the city. So it won't be an all-day event. We're going to take a couple of hours. If we get quite a few people out there, we can cover a lot of ground, cover a lot of Chickasha. We're going to go door to door, inviting people out to Oklahoma Rising. We're going to visit some businesses and spread the word. So if you are in Chickasha or nearby, would like to be a part, that's coming up this Friday. We're going to meet at Vital Church, 6 p.m. And then we're going to spend just a couple of hours to go out and probably have some dinner and some fellowship afterwards. So don't miss that. That'll be a fun time. It will be. And I'll probably be getting out there earlier on Friday. I've kind of reserved that whole afternoon to spend out in Chickasha. So I'm probably going to be out there anyway. I'll be knocking doors, meeting people, visiting businesses and things like that the whole afternoon. So if you are able to come early, then do that. You can join me and we can just hit the town of Chickasha. But really excited about this opportunity on September 6th for the Oklahoma Rising. It's coming up really quickly in 3 weeks now. And word's getting out. People are excited. We're expecting a good turnout. We got a car show planned, food trucks, and what else? Live music. We're going to do some fitness competitions. So I'm going to throw down the gauntlet and challenge some people and try to stir up some more of this emphasis on health and wellness. So I'm actually speaking to a group of wellness professionals on the 29th, August 29th. The Professional Wellness Alliance. So looking forward to that conversation with those who really make wellness and wholeness a priority. So I'm going to be engaging with them on August 29th. But man, just a full week, full day, full month ahead. You can jump in and be a part of this. In fact, we need you because if you don't already know, this campaign is run very differently. It's a statewide gubernatorial campaign, not a small deal, but I'm refusing to take any big PAC money or lobbyist money. I will be depending completely on individual donations. So this separates me from the rest of the pack. No other candidate in the race is doing it this way, but I'm doing it because I want to make it very clear that I'm not bought out, that I am accountable only to God and the people of Oklahoma when I'm elected governor. So everyone, all of the political pundits and professionals, they say this is impossible. This is not the way politics works. You've got to have the big money to win. Well, I'm excited about proving them wrong, but I cannot do it alone. The whole point is for all of us to do this together. And in the end, and you know, I told my wife last night, I said, you know, all the pressure, it's not on me. The pressure is off. We're going to go and preach the message, speak the message, deliver the platform, cast the vision, and do the work. It will be up to the people to decide if this is what they want to link up with. This is the beauty of the republic that we live under, is it is completely the people's choice. So we cannot sit back and complain about the system if we don't work to change the system. That's why I left my radio show, because I'm talking all about it all the time, every day. But I decided it's time to stop talking about it, and it's time to dig in and do the hard work and be part of the change. That's exactly what this campaign is about. And I'm calling you and asking you to come be a part. If you don't jump in, well, this will go nowhere. And the big money wins again. The political professionals are proved right. The people are once again pushed to the bottom. So I want to see a reversal. I don't know if you're familiar with ponds, but ponds out in the country, you know, they turn over, lakes and ponds. And so when there becomes a significant accumulation and during certain seasons, then the pond, and I don't think it literally turns over, but there is a shifting of things in the pond. And this is just what I see with Oklahoma is, you know, the pond is turning over. The lake is turning over. Now, guess what? When that happens, you know when it happens because there's a stench. And when the pond turns over, things are brought to the surface. Things are revealed. And the pond is turning over in Oklahoma. And there may be a stench that follows because things must be exposed. Things need to be uprooted, pulled out, torn down, overthrown, and destroyed, like it says in Jeremiah 1:10. But also there's a season of building and planting that is critical. So we're not just looking to leave devastation. We're looking to remove the things that are hindrances to freedom. And we're going to build back. No, not the Joe Biden mantra. We're not building back better, but we're going to build back what is necessary. We're going to establish the things that are needed for this day. Man, I don't know if you're aware, I mentioned it the other day, but out in Veneta, there is a revival happening in Veneta, Oklahoma. Been going on for, I know, more than 10 days. I guess they're probably up to like 15 days of continuous meeting in Veneta, Oklahoma. Very exciting. I told my wife yesterday, I said, we need to get it back out there. I want to be where God is. I want to be where he is moving, where people are, their hearts are being poured out to him and God is pouring into them. There's nothing else more important on this planet than that. And so I just had to mention that. Pray. God is moving. God is moving in mighty ways in this state. And so pray. Veneta, things are happening. But man, I'm ready for things to happen in my town. I know you're ready for things to happen in your town. Let's get it going. I just this morning was spending some time with the Lord, and he was reminding me, don't get off track. Remember what this is about. Okay, this is not just about politics. This is about something much, much more. Okay, so we have to remember that. Keep that in perspective. When I'm going out to meetings, I'm not just going out there to talk about tax policy and improving education. Very important, yes. But there's also a call back to God. And I believe that takes priority. That must happen. Because when that happens, you know, I always say when you have a big God, you have a small government. You don't need a big government when you have a big God who is your source. So we have to keep things in the proper order and remember what this whole thing is about. We're going to be going around the state, doing these Oklahoma Risings, reminding people of that, and love for you to be a part of it. So that is what I wanted to do this morning. Not anything groundbreaking, except for these groundbreaking events that we're doing, and love for you to be a part. This Friday is going to be an important one, getting together in Chickasha and canvassing the town. But man, tomorrow, again, for those out in Weatherford, I'll be out there. Love to see you out there. Fairview next week. Got the pastors meeting at the end of August, along with the Professional Wellness Alliance. Lots of things going on. Love to come your way as well. So be sure to reach out if you'd like to. Put the links in the comments, in the description there. Be sure to donate if you're able to. That goes a long way. We just dropped quite a bit of money yesterday on signs and banners and T-shirts, on permits to have these events, permits to place banners, dealing with more regulation or red tape, but it's in there. We have to do it. And so we had to pay quite a bit of money yesterday. So anything you can give towards that is going to helps pay for gas money to get down the road and get to the next event. I really appreciate you guys. I am praying over you. I may not know you by name, but I'm praying over the state of Oklahoma. I would encourage you to do the same. And please remember me and my family in your prayers as well. It's not an easy endeavor, but there is grace for it. So we're confident that God will sustain us. Really appreciate you. And we'll do this again tomorrow. See you later.